Hello artists, this is step 2 in your printmaking process today. You're going to want to choose one of your pieces of paper out of the tray before you get your hands all messy and put it next to where you're going to need it. Might as well put it facing side up so it's ready. So you're going to use the Brayer, that's this, and you're going to roll it in the ink. You roll it up and down. You can roll it side to side. You want to avoid this big blob of ink up here. If you roll through that, it's going to make a big chunk of ink on the brayer, and then when you roll it onto your printing block, it's going to make a big mess. So avoid that. If you find that this part is drying out and you're not getting enough ink, that's for me to go down and pull it down later. So you would just raise your hand and I would come down and pull down some more ink for you. So avoid that big blob at the top. All right, my brayer is full of ink, so I'm going to roll it onto my printing block like this. Now I'm still rolling it and I can notice that these sides they're kind of light. We want it all to be the same shade of purple. So go back, get a little more ink. Roll it again, and I'm pressing down as I roll. We're doing it on top of these special green placemats so we don't get it all over the table. And get all those white spots, all those light purple spots, should all be about the same shade. All right, and when you think you're done, put the brayer back in the tray like this. You pick up your paper. Make sure that you don't put your name down on the printing block because that's going to make the beautiful picture on the side you don't want it. So your name and your class code should be facing up at you. And you have to line it up. If you put it down like this, it's going to print crooked. So you want to make sure you get the corners and the edges as close as you possibly can to the top of your printing block. Then you're going to take the Baren, hold your printing block steady, and you're going to smooth the paper down onto the printing block. That helps the ink transfer onto your paper. All the edges. If you miss a spot with the Baren, you're going to be able to tell because it'll be much lighter where you missed. Okay. We don't have one of these for everybody, so make sure that you're sharing it. Then you can check your print before you pull it all the way off and see, okay, how does that look? Looks pretty good. All right. So then I would take this finished print over to the drying rack. So let's do that together. Walk it over here. And I put these placemats on our drying rack so that the prints don't fall through because they're kind of small. We can fit 4 prints on each placemat. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a total of 8 prints should be down before you pull the next one down. Watch how gently you pull this down all the way until it rests like that. If you don't guide it, it will slam down and make a really loud noise, and it will eventually break our drying rack. So don't let that happen. So make sure there's 8 prints. The ink is very sticky. Make sure that your print is not overlapping onto someone else's because it will stick. Have fun.